So I'm on my morning run and there's a deer right there passing by my trail. Man, driving takes a little bit out of you. So I'm in Oklahoma City right next to Hefner Park, Hefner Lake. On this little mile trail I went around a couple times, and I rolled into town and the weather was perfect. I guess I heard the weather was really bad the day before, so I'm telling you, man, I honestly believe God is protecting me and giving me California 75-degree weather as I go on this trip. Maybe a little windy, but man, the sun, I only had that one day from New Mexico to Texas where I was a little scared of the weather. But pulling that trailer, I guess when it's full, I guess I'm told that it's not as vulnerable when it's empty. And so I met with this church, and I don't know, man. As I told that I got delivered from something, it's like the pastor just didn't want to talk to me after that. It's like he didn't ask me, oh, well, what did you get delivered from? Or tell me more about it. It was like, oh, that's great. And there's a few people that have just done that with me. It's like, that's great. I'm glad for you. You know? So I almost left, but there was a couple brothers there, and I don't want to say I'm judging this pastor, but I know they're just men. It took me a little while, and I think what stopped me was one man said, oh yeah, it's hard for men to get together. And I totally keyed in on that and said, you're right, we need to find ways to get brothers together. And good morning. And how to, you know, it's just not about membership, or I don't even want to say membership, but it's not about going to church and getting men together. You know, men get together to go golf, men get together to go run or go frisbee, or it's to get together to pray for each other. It's to get together to become vulnerable. And I think men don't want to admit that. Men don't want to be a part of that. So it takes a man to do that and become vulnerable amongst brothers, so that way God can start to heal you. And until we do that, I think we're just a bunch of men getting together, and not men being transformed by each other's, by God's word, by fellowship, by true fellowship. All right, man. Wish me luck. I'm gonna try a bunch of churches, not getting anywhere. So again, as usual, day one is almost usually just nothing. So here we are, day two, and we'll see what comes up. Thanks.